Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.
The Powa Hour.
For 136 straight weeks, we've gathered together on Monday nights with the Powa Hour. Today, on the 137th week, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a first. Yellow again, everybody. And hey, PJ, and how Kevin, and hi, Hum Along, and hi, Greg, and everybody else, Reverend Deccan Jones, and all my buddies, all my friends. We appreciate everybody. Today, we will do something different. Today, we will watch two Power Pros. It's a double header. That's right, a double header. We'll be watching show number 137 from December 16th of 2000. And then after that's over, show 138, December 23rd, 2000. We'll get it started because this is double time, a double header.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro
Hello,
Wrestling.
Matt. Hello, Richard.
Power Pro Wrestling.
The Powa Hour.
Hello again, everybody. Dave Brown here at ringside, ready to go with another big Power Hour. Thank you for joining us here today. Corey's taking the week off this weekend right here.
First Lady of Canada Wrestling in the house. Look at Dave Brown dressed up.
You people, I told you that the Mouse of the South, Jimmy Hart, my manager, is going to be here. That's right, this week. He's going to be right here, and what a time we're going to have. Oh, happy day, family reunion. I'm going to sing that song.
My buddy Al
Oh,
Tuttle
happy
is in the
day.
house.
Oh, happy day.
Freebird Michael Hayes, you saw him. Baldo, Matt Blue,
Wrestling.
Flex Cavana, The Rock, Kurt Angle, Terry King, Brandon Baxter, Ali, Alan Steele, Sensational Steve Bradley,
Pro Wrestling.
Jim Cornette, Dave Brown, Brandon Baxter again, Jesse James Armstrong, all kinds of action, the men on the mission. I love this open with me and Brandon Baxter at the end as we open this edition.
Hey, there he is right there. Oh, the Mouse. First time in 15 years returning right here live to the studios of TV5 in 1960 Union in Memphis, Tennessee. We will be talking to that man just a little bit later on, and I can't wait. It's been a long
I'm sure
time.
have a whole lot to say here on the Power Hour. Hey, today, boy, have we got a day and a half today. The Cat's
Live
here.
television
the
at
King,
the
Jerry
time,
Lawler, Jimmy
on
Hart,
December
you name
16th,
'em, they're today
2000,
on the
Network,
Power Hour.
And
Channel
here
5,
comes part of the
WNBC
club.
TV
That's
at the
Spanky
mercy
and the American
of
Dragon.
NBC.
Spanky with the,
And
light
this
heavyweight belt.
show was not aired in its
Maybe get just a
entirety.
word with him here.
It was.
You know, I got to tell you guys, I was
We
pretty
have
excited
everything
when,
goes
when
on
you
the
first
air
joined
because
Power
when
Pro, but
the
then
network
I think last
preempts
week
you
with
because
Derek
of a
King was
breaking
nothing
news
short of
coverage.
disgusting. I was very
That's
disappointed
it,
in
and that's what happened. Here is Spanky.
Poor Derek King. I feel
Hey, what?
real bad for his poor little legs. It'd be awful hard for him to dance to the thong song with that injury, isn't it?
Well, you tried to break his leg. That's inexcusable.
Well, you know, listen here, Hannibal Brown. I'm the best light heavyweight going. Who've to
That's
Mysterio.
Brian
Gorilla,
Danielson,
Ducky.
Daniel
I
Bryan, the
told
American
Derek King,
Dragon.
I
And
tell
hello,
everybody
Amy, my
each and every
friend
week,
that was
they
mad at
can't
me.
be beat.
Amy
This
from
might
Little
as well
Rock.
be called the Spanky Weight title because you know what? I'm keeping this thing for a long, long time.
Well, I tell you what, you got a big match coming up here, and the title's going to be at stake, as a matter of fact. So you got a title match coming up here.
Every once in a while, there'd be preemptions. This particular week started our regular time at 11 o'clock. This was a live television show. Hello, Crazy Gal.
Come on, seriously. This thing's coming home with Papa.
Actually, I think this is going to come as somewhat of a surprise to you who your opponent is going to be, because you're standing right next to him. The American Dragon is going to be your opponent today.
I think you're sorely mistaken here. We're partners. We're fellow clique members. He's my sidekick over here.
Yeah,
my little
yeah.
buddy, you know.
I'm aware of that, but he's challenged you for the belt today, right here on TV.
No, it's like, I'm Batman. He's Robin, you know.
Hey, Frank
I'm the
Seaton.
skipper. He's Gilligan.
I like this
I'm
segment
Wilbur.
with Brian
He's
Kendrick
Mr.
and Daniel
No
Bryan.
offense,
Now wait just a second. Now, I know you love your mic time and everything, but I'm going to talk for just a second. Now, you come out here and you run your mouth about being the best light heavyweight. Well, let me remind you that I held that title for
You're
just
right,
as
Matt.
long as you.
It was interrupted
And then
because I
tonight,
think
there
President
is
Bush
gonna be a
was
title match,
running
and it
for
is gonna be
re-election
against me,
or running
and it is
for
gonna be
election or
right
whatever he was
now.
doing.
There's a word. If you're ready to defend, climb on up in the ring here and see if you can beat your partner, the American Dragon. Batman and Robin, he says.
Yeah.
Gilligan and the skipper. But they climb into the ring right now as opponents.
This should be a good match.
Referee makes his way up, and as soon as he gives us the signal, we'll get this on. This is the opening bout today on the Power Hour. Bell sounds, and we have got us a dandy for the opening bout.
You know, this is one
Thomas
of those interesting
and Matt
situations that
watching
develops in
from
wrestling
YouTube,
every now and
Frank
then, where
watching
partners go
from
against each
Facebook,
other.
as is
Looks like
Jill
the American
and
Dragon
Al
is, in
and
fact,
Calvin
very
and Amy
excited to be
and others.
trying to go for that championship belt. And I think maybe it caught Spanky by surprise that he would challenge him for the title here on television. So
This is a
maybe that's
double
got him a little bit
header
off balance. We'll
showing
see how this
2
develops.
Power
Well,
Hours.
this should be a good one.
This is
As I
episode
mentioned,
137
a lot
from
of
December
folks here
16,
today, including
2000,
the
episode
Ducks. We'll see them in
138,
action. They
December
want a little
23rd,
time on the Power
the
Hour,
year
so
2000.
they're gonna have their
Can't
hands
wait
full
to
today.
see this.
Well, they kind of developed an
As we're
attitude
doing
on us here
double
last
duty
week.
today.
We got to keep our eye on them.
And not only that, we got the battle of the WWF Divas. The Cat takes on Molly Holly right here today on the Power Hour. Oh! Slings it right off the top rope, man, and a big kick from Spanky. Down goes the American Dragon. Hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Very
Kicks out of
exciting,
it, too.
fast-paced.
These guys were wrestling Monday night down at the Pyramid, and when Raw was in town, Raw's War was in town. And now in action here today against each other with that light heavyweight title that Spanky has on the line.
Spanky, a little snap suplexing down, and over goes the American Dragon. Look at that, Spanky over the top rope. A lot of action between these two.
You know, Spanky,
Calvin
after what they did to
Lindsay,
Derek King
Andrew
last
Calvin
week,
Jr. is from Clarksville,
there's a lot of bad
Mississippi.
feeling
what the
there.
hell?
Derek's leg is injured. It was not broken. He's going to be all right, but he's still not at full speed. But he is going to be wrestling Spanky tonight up in Newburgh, Tennessee, at the big show up there.
That should be a good one as well tonight in Newburgh. Spanky on his feet now. Takes the American Dragon, snaps him over. Ooh, rubs his boot right across the face. You guys, as you mentioned, they've had a great match this past Monday night.
Indeed.
Down at the Pyramid.
64 degrees
Suplex it
right
down,
here in
y'all. It's
Jonesboro,
Spanky and American
Arkansas,
Dragon back on
throughout
his
the
feet.
country and throughout
Look out,
Thailand,
swing away at each
throughout
other. They're trading
Canada.
punches.
Guys, what's the temperature where
Reverse
you guys
up.
are at?
Whoops him in. American Dragon leaps over. Spanky comes
Very
back the other way.
exciting. Fast-paced match, too.
Man, he rocked it.
Under the mask,
Wow.
it's the
I
American
saw his eyes roll
Dragon,
back his
Daniel
head as he
Bryan.
was hitting the mat right there.
Thank you,
What a
Brian
match we
Kendrick.
got going, and more to come. Corey, as you said a minute ago, we got the Divas coming in. Cat and Molly Holly a little bit later.
Yeah, looking forward to Molly Holly, her first
Tomorrow,
appearance here on
Talking
the
Memphis
Power Hour,
Wrestling.
and she's got her
We'll
hands full
review
with the Cat here
and
today.
talk a little more
Later on,
about the
sure the
70s.
commissioner won't be far away.
We'll go
also.
year to
Male
year, the
superstar
highlight and
Dundee,
low
2
light
count,
of
go!
each year,
Thought he could
briefly.
get a little
Then we'll
bridge
get
from the
into
American Dragon,
1980s.
and it looked like he was going to make it
Very
stick for a
good
3
feedback.
count.
He was very
on the
close,
show
Spanky.
last
Almost
Tuesday
lost
night.
that
Look at the
light
RKOs
heavyweight
if you
belt
hadn't
he's
seen
got.
it.
What did he call it? The Spanky heavyweight belt? He's had it so long.
Yeah, the Spanky title.
American Dragon pointed out he had held the title as long as Spanky had at one point.
As Gregory remembers seeing the American Dragon lose to Molly Holly
Dragon
in
rolls him out
Oxford,
2
Mississippi.
counts. All he's able to get.
Both these guys are fast, aren't they?
What a match. What energy. The American Dragon rolls him up a bridge. 2 is all he's able to get.
That was
Big
good reaction
kick
by
from
Spanky to kick out
yeah,
of that.
I'm telling you.
Referee is
Oh, the
down.
referee walked right into
on
a
that
kick
body
there. As
slam.
Spanky was picking him up, the referee was there, and he is down. Now Spanky is up on the top rope. American Dragon lying in the middle. A big splash, but no referee to count.
No referee there as the referee is down. Spanky goes over. Oh, boy. Kind of slaps the ref. Oh, he's got the title, but look out.
Behind.
He's got company. He's talking about Gilligan's Island and all that. How about Three's company? Derek King shows up. He nails him with the title. Spanky's out. Uh-oh. Well, Three's company, but four in the crowd, I guess. More interference. He throws Derek King in there. Well, referee finally gets up. He's going to call for the bell.
Yep.
Mike calls for the bell. We'll ring it right now.
Well,
yeah, that's Shooter Schultz who shows up.
Yeah, and look at the Dragon.
He's
He's all of a sudden
in trouble here.
rejoined the click here, and all three of them are jumping up and down on Derek King.
Hey, now come on, this isn't right, ref. Let's break this up. All over Derek King. It's 3 against 1 now.
Now let's get Derek some help out here. Meanwhile, let's go back to the back. Steve Bradley and Victoria are back that way.
Steve, those announcers out there, they're going crazy for WWF's diva, Cat and Molly Holly.
I know.
They haven't mentioned me. That's ridiculous. I mean, something should
Victoria
be done
in
about
the
this. I mean, they're going
house.
to pay for this because I'm going to go out there and freaking scratch their eyes out.
Whoa, hold on, chill out, Victoria. The important thing is, I mean, I understand your frustration, but the important thing is, tonight in New Bern, you have a match with Molly Holly, and why don't you take it out on her there? And me, Steve Bradley, the man of the hour, the man of the power hour, has a match with Spellbinder. And I'm gonna go into Christmas, I promise you, as the unified, undefeated heavyweight champion.
Now, Alexander, what is going on with you, my man?
It's the night.
Hey everybody, Randy Hales, and it is commercial time. Todd Alexander is in the house. What is going on with you? How about this set? Somebody was asking about this great belt. This great belt was made for the September 21st Night to Remember, the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame 2025. That was also headlined by the Rivalry Through the Ages. We made these belts, Jerry the King Lawler and versus Bill Dundee and the Superstar and the King, and we presented to Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee. You can go and online, my Facebook page, others' Facebook page, and you can watch the entire ceremony, and it was fantastic. Randy Hales, MemphisWrestling.com. RandyHalesMemphisWrestling.com is one of the ways, and all kinds of ways for you guys to check up all things Memphis Wrestling. We have a lot going on this program. Corey Macklin did personal appearances for everybody. Jimmy Hart at the time was booked for one of the events, and I asked Corey to ask Jimmy if he could make TV. Jimmy at the same time period was working for WCW, certainly every week. So the one stipulation is he asked, I guess, Eric Bischoff for permission. They said because Jerry Lawler worked for the WWF, he could not be on air at all with Jerry Lawler. He did a great segment, and I am not going to tip off what happened, but it was Jimmy Hart appearing on Memphis TV, the Mouth of the South, and the most successful Memphis wrestling manager and personality, and basically the star of 1980 through the beginning, or about March of 1985 when he left for the WWF. Now, LL says, I miss watching these lives. If you miss them, why do you miss them?
We
If you
saw
miss
him coming
them,
to the building
what's
a few
going
moments
on?
ago.
Let's
First
go
time
to
in
this
15
show.
years Matter of fact, I think the last time we saw him here, there was flour flying all
Yeah, oh yeah.
Classic segment, everybody. Turn it on. Share it.
From Memphis, Tennessee.
Jimmy Howa,
It is
first
become
appearance in
one of
15
the
years.
huge stars. There he is. Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South, on the Power Hour.
Welcome back. Oh, it is great to have you back here, Jimmy Hart.
Well, it's great to be back. You know what? First of all, let me just tell everybody this. Everybody's probably looking at the sheriff's department here, and it's not true. I really don't have these guys here to protect me from Jerry Lawler. I want you to know that right now.
Okay.
They're here. He's here today. He's here today. I saw my good friend Coco Beware back there, Billy Superstar Dundee. You know, it's like history in the making, man. This is great. What I'm here for is I've got some tickets we're going to be giving out during the break, okay? So I'll make sure everybody's going to get one, so hang in there. We've got a show. WCW is going to be coming to town next Friday night at the
It's
Mid-South
very
Coliseum.
unusual. As we were the developmental territory for the WWF, we have history in the making, a WCW
for something kind of special
talent
too, but right now, I've got a couple of officers that want to say something to you about something special that they're sponsoring along with Channel 5.
All right, yeah, you're going to have a part in this called the Teddy Bear Patrol, and we'll tell them how this fits in.
Yeah.
But tell us what the Teddy Bear Patrol is. What's it all about?
Okay, the Teddy Bear Patrol was sponsored by TV5. We also want to thank Jimmy Hart and the WCW because next Friday night we would encourage people to bring a teddy bear to the wrestling match to donate. They're going to have a big box for us and everything right there. Just bring a teddy bear when you come to the wrestling match at the WCW next Friday evening. And the teddy bears, what we do is we collect them. We're the collection point for the whole Mid-South. We get them to the Sheriff's Department.
WCW went away about the same time. Power Pro went away, so in around April of 2001.
All their patrol
memories serve me.
If they come across an accident where a child may be involved, may not be injured, but they're crying, they give them a teddy bear. Or if they have a domestic violence call where the little child is upset because mom and dad got into it.
Hey, Mike, what's going on with you? Appreciate you watching.
That warm, fuzzy feeling.
All right.
What a great
program. Thank you for doing that. And Jimmy, how does it fit in here?
Hey, keep an eye on Jerry Lawler for me, too, please.
Thank you.
All right.
Much. Okay.
We'll see you down at the Coliseum Friday night. You know, plus there's something else kind of taking place, and I know somebody told you they had a little piece of tape that you were going to run about Danger Boy. Well, you've been on FM 100 all week talking to Ron Olson, Steve Conley, and Danger Boy. Danger Boy sent a tape. Here he is from FM 100, Jimmy.
This is Danger Boy from FM 100, and Jimmy Hart, along with Ron, Steve, and myself, Friday night when WCW comes to town, we are going to kick you and 3 Count's butt and prove to you and the rest of the world that DJs don't hide behind their microphones.
Well, all right, Jimmy. You know, this has been sort of a challenge program you've been going with all over the country, right? And now right here in Memphis.
Thank you. Well, look, it's been great being here. Don't forget next Friday night, Randy Hale, thank you for letting me come on Power Pro. And this is history in the making right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And I love you guys. It's great to be back. I'll see you Friday night.
Good to have you back, Jimmy. Very good. It's great to have him here. A mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
A masked Brandon Baxter after getting fireballs to Jerry Lawler.
Oh, no.
I don't like that.
Under the mask, Brandon Baxter.
That's Brandon Baxter is who that is, Jimmy.
Well.
You shouldn't be here. This is his time. We're celebrating with Jimmy.
Let me tell you why I'm out here. I'm out here because I sat back there and I've been watching that monitor, and all I've heard you and Corey talk about is how great Jimmy Hart is.
Greatest ever. Greatest manager ever.
You know what? Well, you know what? That makes me sick. And that's the reason I'm out here. You want to talk about Jimmy Hart, and you want to say that he's the greatest manager to ever come through Memphis, and that he's probably the greatest manager in the history of the wrestling business. That's what you said, right?
That's right.
Well, that's wrong, because Jimmy, no disrespect. If I was going to make a list of the top managers in wrestling, you'd be right up there. As a matter of fact, you'd probably be number 2, but there's one guy in front of you, and that guy is me.
Oh!
You see, Jimmy, for the last 5 years, you've been running around with Hulk Hogan, and you've been playing Big Shot. And for the last 5 years, I've been in Memphis, Tennessee, and I've given Jerry Lawler more headaches than you ever could.
As a matter of fact, Jimmy, I did something that you never, ever could do. I'm the only guy who's ever run Jerry Lawler off of TV5, and I will do it again.
Well, you know what, Brandon, let me tell you this. You're right. I couldn't get rid of Jerry Lawler. I tried it for 5 years.
5 years, man.
5 years, pal. Tonight, when you saw me come out here today with the security with me, I used to have that type security leaving this Channel 5 every Saturday morning to get to my car. Every week, my mailbox was ripped out of my yard. Every week, my car was egged. My tires were flat because of Jimmy Hart being possessed with trying to get rid of Jerry Lawler. He will always be the king of wrestling and the king of Memphis, pal. You know what, Brandon? History, I'm going to give you a little history lesson. I want you to listen to me. History took place right here in the studio, and these people have witnesses while they were growing up right now. Listen to me. Look, Brandon, right here is where I got in a fight with Andy Kaufman right here. That drew 8,500 people on a snowy night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Right here in this same studio is where I opened my big fat mouth like you're doing today when I said, that when a horse breaks his leg, what do you do to shoot him? And that was directed toward Jerry Lawler, who was in the Baptist hospital. I turned my back on him, my friend at the time who got me in professional wrestling. And you know where it got me? It got my jaw broke, it got me fractured ribs, it got 50 stitches in my head, and that's what it got me a lot of misery. And that's exactly what's going to happen to you. One more thing. I stood out here one day right in this spot. Look, Brandon, right here in this spot. And I went on TV because I had a match at the Mid-South Coliseum with Jackie Fargo one time. And you know what? I said Jackie Fargo was so old that the only thing holding him up was his varicose veins. Monday night at the Coliseum, in about 2 seconds, he had me wrapped up like a pretzel. And he looked in my ear, and you know what he said? He said, Jimmy Hart, always remember one thing, and that's what I'm telling you now, Brandon Baxter, and you better listen to me on this. Age and experience shall always overcome youth and enthusiasm. Never forget that. When I lost the loser leave town here, when Eddie Gilbert fought for me in a loser leave town, and I had to pack my bags and leave Memphis, Tennessee, and I've been gone for 15 years, I had a phone call from Vince McMahon from the World Wrestling Federation. And he said a man by the name of Howard Finkel was watching probably the greatest show on earth, which is right here, Championship Wrestling in Memphis, Tennessee on Channel 5.
It's good to have you back
and
watching.
I went to New York for 10 years.
It's a
I was there
double
from
header
WrestleMania
today,
1 through
people.
WrestleMania 10. I managed Hulk Hogan. I managed the Hart Foundation. I managed Randy Savage and Ric Flair. I managed Honky Tonk Man. You name it, I have been there and I have done it. So I want you to listen to me right now. I want somebody to give me 35 cents because, Brandon, you know what I want you to do? I want you to take that 35 cents. I want you to go in the lobby, you put it in that payphone, and you call you a cab to take you back to that trailer park where you came from, boy. Because, Brandon, you shouldn't be on this wrestling show. Every Saturday morning, you should be watching this wrestling show.
Well, let's see, Jimmy Hart. I've heard you out here talking for the last few weeks about how you're challenging radio DJs. You've challenged Ron, Steve, and you've challenged Danger Boy. Well, I've got a challenge for you. You think you're the best? I think I'm the best. Let's crawl up in that ring and let's prove it right now, once and for all. You
don't have to do that, Jimmy. You're not here to wrestle.
Are you chicken? What are you chicken?
Let the people decide. You want me to get in the ring with Brandon right now?
The people say yeah, Jimmy.
Brandon, you did a good Memphis, you know what, kicking, pal.
Uh-oh. Jimmy Hart,
there he is,
not backing up from the challenge.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart.
All right, there he goes,
Jimmy,
headed for the ring.
I
Look
don't
out,
encourage
Brandon
it,
Baxter.
Dave. I don't encourage it, but what do you do with a guy like Brandon Baxter?
You know, maybe he has to learn a lesson the hard way. Jimmy said he learned a lesson the hard way years ago.
Look out, Jimmy.
Oh, look out, Jimmy.
It's Slash from behind.
Oh, Slash Baxter. Oh, hey, here comes some help. Here comes the Spellbinder. He grabs Slash and nails him. And Hart and Brandon are left in the ring. Now what, Brandon Baxter?
Oh, Hart tackles him.
How about that, fellas? The people come unglued
Look at
on
that.
these symbols. The 16th, the year
Age and
2000,
experience are
Jimmy
winning
Hart
out here,
returns
just
to
like Jimmy
Memphis
said.
TV.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something else. You done that. You done it.
That's something, Matt, about the phone call. About the telephone booth.
We love him. There's Jimmy Hart. Earlier, the Spellbinder had some comments. Let's go to him right now. Jimmy Hart.
You know, Steve Bradley, you're as stupid as you look. You want to challenge me, the longest reigning Power Pro champion in
Remember,
history? Well, you know what? I'm going
this
to play
show was
Santa Claus.
preempted in just a few
Tonight in
minutes.
Newburgh,
We have a
you get
couple
another
more
chance.
things
And you know what?
going
I'm
on
going to
by
give you more than what you bargained
NBC.
for. Dubs, you
So
want
this
to
is
run
a
around
short
here and think this is your
edition
house?
of the Power
Well, you know
Hour.
what?
Just went off the air, being preempted right in the middle of something. But we have double action today. What show? Show number 138 from December 23rd, the year 2000. That is coming up. Great graphics right there. And now I've been moving around
I mean,
like
look
a
at the names
crazy
coming up there.
person. And I'm trying to make it where I am not blurry. Doing a little white balance. How about that? And now here we go. How about on this side? Scott's art. Scott Middleton did a great job with this poster. Great job of the Power Pro crew. On this side of the screen, the rivalry for the ages, through the ages, Jerry Lawler against Bill Dundee. Lot of great stuff. Lot of super stuff for sure. Hey, understand, we're mentioning coming up, we'll see from the Spellbinder. The Spellbinder was in action at the Liberty Bowl Stadium this past week in a tag team match against Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert. Don't know for sure. Maybe Adam can let me know who his tag team partner was in that particular match. But it was great to see the Spellbinder once again in action. I'm getting a Facebook message from a Darren Yancey, don't know him, asked how I could get a YouTube interview with me. My email is randybittenhells@gmail.com, randybittenhells@gmail.com. It is the Power Hour, and there's my email right there, randybittenhells@gmail.com. Calvin, Andrew Calvin Jr., watching Talking Memphis Wrestling as we talk 70s, 80s, 90s. We'll really focus on the 80s tomorrow. Glad Calvin is watching right now. And if we have new viewers today, we appreciate that very much. What did you guys think about the Jimmy Hart return to the Power Hour? Jimmy Hart return, that was his debut on the Power Hour, but his return to TV5 Wrestling. Again, I want to talk about from a production standpoint as the person running that program, going in, I have a format segment for segment, had no idea that we would be preempted.
Bush has an announcement that's going to be made, so we'll continue with the show right here, and then when
Get
they
a
cut in, we'll
little
do that.
warning right there.
Don't go away.
Yes, sir. We're ready right now. We're going to have tag team action coming up right there in the middle of that ring. But before we get to it, I want to talk to a couple of guys, Joey Abs and Lance Cade. We saw Joey Abs in his first appearance here on Power Pro just a few short weeks ago. I want to talk to both of those guys about a big bout coming up right here today. And here they are now.
Joey Abs and Lance
Cade. First opportunity to talk to Joey. He's got a great
Unfortunately, Lance has passed away, and I don't know what in the world happened to Joey Abs. Does anybody know?
Slash left me laying in that ring, and right now I'm gonna get some revenge. Slash, you're a big deal around here, but you're gonna find out who the real new big deal is. Tell him, man.
Hey, everybody knows the reason why I got in the wrestling business was because of Shawn Michaels, and I was lucky enough to be trained by him. Everyone also knows that anyone who was anybody in wrestling the last 30 years came right here through Memphis, Tennessee. They came right here through Channel 5. And just like Shawn Michaels came through Memphis to make it to the top of the World Wrestling Federation, I'm coming through Memphis right now to make it to the top of the wrestling world. And I got a feeling today's going to be a very good day because Tracy Smothers I'm going to pay you back for what you did to
from
me last week.
December
Jump me from behind
23rd,
right here.
right before Christmas. We'll see
tonight
that
goes, hey, me and you,
immediately
we'll take care of the nuts
after
in
this
Newbern,
show is
Tennessee.
That's right, it's over in
over.
Newmantown.
Not
Hey, guys,
much
look forward to
time
seeing
left
action
in this
right here,
show
right now on the
as
Power Hour. There they go, Dave.
a little over 8 minutes left in the show.
Oh, yeah. Smothers is loose cannon. Always has been and always will be is Smothers.
Greg, I thought
Slash,
the Main Street
real
Posse
problem here
was
of late.
Pete Gas
He's had some, I tell you, he's done some things I never thought I would see.
and Rodney.
From
I didn't know
Slash
Joey
in the
Abs was
wrestling
in the
ring.
Main Street
It's Tracy Smothers
Posse.
starting against
Am I
Lance
just
Cade.
forgetting?
Lance Cade, as he said, trained by Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, look at Lance go.
Trying to take Tracy off his feet early in the match. Tracy Smothers.
Hey, you talk about bad blood. These two used to be partners.
Yeah.
Adam saying he was, and I sure don't remember that.
Nice standing drop kick. Look at Lance go.
That's just part of that Tracy Smothers history. He
This
ends
was
up
the
making
time close to the end of Power Pro
Hey, Lance
that I
Cade.
don't have a lot of great memories
Elbow
of.
right off the
To
rope.
tell you
Still
the
to come
truth.
today. It's the battle of the WWF Divas, the Cat, right here today in the ring. She's got her hands full with Molly Holly coming up right here today live on the Power Hour.
We'll be talking to the King, Jerry Lawler, a little bit later on about a couple of things coming up.
Oh, yeah. Boy, that
I don't
book
think
is
the Molly
fantastic,
Holly
being Mick Foley
cat
in there.
match. I think we were
Well, he's gonna
preempted
be signed
before
this
that
afternoon.
happened.
Maybe we can get him to talk about that.
Yeah, 2 count. Joey Abs can't get it to stick. Two's all he's able to
Rescheduled
get. And
for
tag
next
mate, here
week.
comes Lance Cade in. Cade with a boot to the midsection. Slash and Smothers taking a pretty good pounding right now from these two.
Boom.
Oh, he
Lance
goes
Cade
over.
took a shot at Tracy Smothers. Uh-oh, he paid for it, though, because Slash got him, clotheslined him, and flipped him over the rope. And now Tracy Smothers is working on him down on the floor.
Next week,
Now
actually,
he
I
rolls
think
him
it's a
back in the
triple
ring.
threat match. Molly Holly, Cat, and Victoria next week on Power Pro Wrestling.
And a... Whoa, my goodness.
I mean,
Suplex.
high and hard, and down he went. Shoves the leg down on him, the slag.
Might be it. Nope, only a 2 count. Lance Cade gets the left shoulder up, and the match continues. Over to the corner of the tag on Tracy Smothers.
Here comes Smothers in.
Hey, a little bit later today, we're going to hear from Mean Street Posse, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They've had a few things to say. We'll talk to them.
Slash working over Lance Cade. He's got him in the middle of the ring. Slash climbing the ropes now. Referee right there on him. Slash on the top rope. There's Cade laid out. Oh, and he comes down and nobody home. He gets out of there, and Cade has got to get himself a tag on Joey Abs.
He needs to get over to the corner. He has been in here a long, long time. Slash gets a tag on
He
Tracy.
gets it.
There's the tag on Joey Abs, and here he comes.
Joey Abs comes in very highly recommended, and I tell you, he's looking mighty good right now. Power slam. He goes over, grabs Slash, picks him up high. Body slam on Slash, and Abs taking care of
About
both
5
of them.
minutes left in this show. Remember, we have a doubleheader today. We'll watch the next week because this show got preempted. Just went off the air.
And on top of Smothers, he goes.
We will see the December 23rd, 2000 show, number 138. We'll see that.
Abs go at each other in the middle of the ring.
A reversal, Abs setting him up here. Look at this. He's got him on his shoulder. Smothers high and boom. Woo. 1, 2, 3. He got it. With the absolute. And an impressive victory. They look good.
Here come the dubs. Jack and Bo hit the ring.
Come on, guys.
These guys went nuts last week, and now here they are interfering after the match is over.
Boy. Hey, we gotta take a break. Oh, here comes the
Bulldog.
Hey, when we come back, it's the Cat and Molly Holly on the Power Hour. Stay with us.
All right, hello again, everybody. Thanks for watching. It's Randy Hales, and we're here for a doubleheader of the Power Hour coming up on the last few minutes of this show. But never fear, another show is here. We'll go right with the next episode as soon as this one went off the air due to a cut-in, a preemption from the NBC network, for sure. As Matt Scott says, the preemption happened right in the middle when Jerry Lawler was talking. Hey everybody, how is it going? I asked this question earlier when I told you it was in the 60s here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, God's country, where the Randy Hill story began. How are you guys doing? Where are you? And what is the temperature? LL, what's the temperature there in Canada? PJ, First Lady of these shows, what is the temperature in Thailand? Hey, I hope you have enjoyed the last several months. We've been on a roll. I was very excited about last Tuesday's Talking Memphis Wrestling. Again, you can check the archives and you can check it out because it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it is all over the place. As Mike Anthony says, he is in Fort Myers, Florida, and I'm interested, Mike, in knowing what kind of storm damage, hurricane damage, if any, that you got. You're saying it's 86 degrees in the place where Jerry Lawler vacations, and he has a condo. Gregory White says where he is at is 62 degrees in Mississippi. Thomas saying hello from Trenton, Tennessee. Thomas says it's 66 degrees. Thomas Al Tuttle says 66 degrees for him. Matt Scott says East Memphis is 68 degrees. It's 85 degrees in Thailand and heavy rain warning. And back to the power hour, which says 60 degrees in Boonville, Mississippi. And what it is here, it is 65 degrees in northeast Arkansas.
And we're glad to have him right here with us today. King, welcome. The fans are here.
Thank you very much. You know, this past Monday night was a very special night. The World Wrestling Federation invaded the Pyramid, sold out, you know, thousands and thousands of people there, and it was just really special. I got to introduce the Memphis XFL Maniacs cheerleaders, and yeah, pretty hot. And
a lot of people called their friends and said, turn that on right now.
Right. And I even got to have a little impromptu match there with old Steven Richards and knock out old White Sox. So it was a really exciting night. I just want to come out and mention the fact that this afternoon, I think a couple of weeks ago I may have gave the wrong date, but anyway, it's this afternoon out at Barnes & Noble Bookstore. There you go. Today, this afternoon, from 4 to 6
degrees
p.m.,
Celsius.
I'm going to be out there signing copies of
in Winnipeg, Canada.
Right here, it's Christmas Chaos.
What's that in Fahrenheit?
Illustrated by yours truly, the King. Now, a lot of the bookstores are thank you. A lot of the bookstores are sold out, but they have a special shipment coming in to Barnes & Noble's this afternoon. So I'll be out there for 2 hours getting these signed, and then you just have to go and stalk Mick Foley around the country.
3 seconds.
Get him to
2
autograph it,
seconds.
then you'll have a real collection.
1
out
second.
there. But also,
and there you go. And that's the preemption as we go in to the next Power Pro show. As man, that is a feeling. Once again, we knew that there was a possibility that we would be preempted. But we didn't know exactly when it would be, and that made it hard to do this show, for sure, without a doubt in the
Hello again, everybody. Dave Brown here at ringside, ready to go with another big Power Hour. Thank you for joining us here today. Corey's taking the week off, Christmas weekend right here. We thank you for joining us. We were shortened last week with the Power Hour due to an announcement by the President-elect. We got a full hour for you, we hope, here today, and we hope you'll enjoy it. We got a lot of special things going on, including the beginning match here today. In this match, here comes Molly Holly, headed for the ring. We're going to have her opponent here in just a moment as we get our opening match for this special holiday edition of the Power Hour underway. Still waiting for her opponent. And here she comes right here. There's the cat. That's who we've been waiting to see. As she heads for the ring.
Looking good, the
fans along
cat.
the way.
Molly Holly looking
Molly
good.
Holly waiting in the ring, and the cat steps through the ropes, and the referee says, ring the bell. Here we go. The cat against Molly Holly.
Molly Holly's a veteran of the two.
Molly is the cousin of WWF superstars Bob and Crash Holly, by the way. Here's
Here comes
Victoria.
Victoria.
After,
I just want to say this is ridiculous. I should be in this match. Are these two supposed to be representing our company?
yeah, and doing a pretty good job of it, I would think.
I didn't know there was a midget convention in town.
Midget convention. I don't know about that.
We should have
That's
paved this
not
with the
a-
yellow brick road, huh?
Politically
Come on.
correct
Now, we're
words
trying to
these
have a
days
fine
and times.
match out here. You may comment if you would like. As a matter of fact, here's a microphone right here, so we'll just turn it on, and if you have anything to say. No, well, she doesn't have anything to say all of a sudden. What is this? I'm talking to the referee. What's she saying? She's climbing into the ring. What, a triple threat match? Is that agreeable to everybody? Molly Holly and the cat both say okay with them. Oh, and then from behind, Victoria nails the cat. Oh, my goodness. Out of the ring she goes. And now Molly Holly tripped up by Victoria. Steve Bradley out here at ringside to cheer on Victoria.
Right here on the Power Hour.
This Victoria, bad attitude. She came in and challenged this to become, instead of just 1 against 1, to become a triple threat match. And now she's taking the thing over here. The cat back up on the ring apron. Oh, my goodness. There's a count of 1, 2, but the cat from behind breaks it up. The cat snaps her down. Covers. Count is 1. Oh, right shoulder up, and Victoria continues. Molly Holly still holding her back over here. And she hit the mat hard. Now the cat says, here we go. Up. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Down into the ropes. And the cat
Folks, you got to
falls
watch
back into
the
the ring.
end of the show.
Hit that
And
top
very
rope
own
there.
friend,
Now
Tom
around
Nunnery,
behind, Molly Holly as Victoria owns her up. Oh, my
performs
goodness.
a
Bradley
Christmas
do it. Bradley
song
takes
and a
swing,
Christmas
misses
brawl
and hits
ensues.
Victoria.
A classic way to
What are you
end the
doing,
Christmas
Bradley? Got no
edition of
business
Power
being
Pro.
out here, much less
Couple of days
interfering in
before
the match.
Christmas
He
on
accidentally hits
December
Victoria.
23rd. Hello,
And now picks her up
Michael
and takes her out of the
Butler
ring.
from
Meanwhile, Cat
Humboldt,
rolls Molly Holly
Tennessee.
down to the
I
mat.
do
And
you
the count
too.
of 3, and Cat is going to be the winner of the match. Molly Holly, distracted by what was going on, wasn't paying attention, and Cat rolled her up for the 3 count, and the Cat has just won herself a match right here.
wins
Our
the match
opening match
on
of
the
this special
Power
edition.
Hour.
Holiday
Watching show
Power
number
Hour, and we've got some
138
special
from
folks
December
who
the
will be sending a greeting
23rd.
throughout the Power Hour
The year
today, including
was
It's Christmas time once
2000.
again, and everybody in Memphis is just waiting for the return of the jolly fat guy. Well, I got news for you, Memphis. I'm sorry, but Elvis is dead.
It's the Power Hour in the house. And we are watching show number 138. We will have the American Eagle, known to you as Daniel Bryan, known to AEW fans as Bryan Danielson. The American Eagle against Young Gun original Derek King. Also, we have some special Christmas interviews coming up on this show. We'll hear from the Mean Street Posse. Also, we have Blade and Cade against Bradley and Shooter Schultz. The Dupps against Spellbinder and Bulldog Reigns. And the Christmas Brawl with Tom Nunnery coming up. Tom Nunnery playing some music, singing some Christmas carols, and it went to hell quickly in a wild and woolly, expect the unexpected way right here on Power Pro Wrestling. Hey everybody, if you think about it, today is October the 21st. Next month, we're going to be right here. It's turkey time for Thanksgiving. December, obviously, will be Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then New Year's Eve, and start the year off with New Year's Day. So the holiday, easy for me to say, season is coming, and we're ready for it. How about the audience? Hey, audience, give me something new. Give me something, because all Michael Butler has said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, 5 or 6 times, there's 6 times. He says TV5, 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 TV5. Hey, Michael, give me something better than that. Tell me what the temperature is where you're at. Tell me the first wrestling match you ever saw. Tell me your favorite TV show of all time. Tell me your favorite rock and roll song of all time. Your favorite country show of all time. Don't give me TV5, 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 TV5. Now that's not good television. That's not entertaining for the people watching this. TV5, 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 TV5 that Michael Butler does. But what the difference is between me and you is that you make 5 or 6 TV5 posts and it wasn't entertaining, and now me
Awesomeness
doing a rant
almost as much as that,
is
Christian.
exciting.
Christmas
and now
in
let's
Memphis.
Go back to this
Isn't
TV
that right,
show.
Christian? Christian? Where'd you go?
In the last few weeks, we've had all kind of stars join us here on the Power Hour.
The
Got one
great
right here today,
Coach formerly
Larry
and
Finch,
the
coach,
late.
and now the
Rest in peace,
player development
Coach Larry
person
Finch.
for the brand new Memphis Hound Dogs. And Coach, Merry Christmas to you, first of all.
Merry Christmas to you, Dave.
And coming up, let's see, the day after Christmas, Tuesday night, Hound Dogs got that first big game coming up at DeSoto County Civic Center.
Coach
Right?
of the
Yeah,
Memphis
we're looking
Tigers.
forward to it, too.
Hello,
this is going to be a
Pat
great day for
How did
our
Camden
city.
do?
Bring another developmental team here, and this is going to be the team that's going to be directly involved with the NBA.
How
The
did
guys
Camden
coming from the
do on his
NBA when they
debut
get cut
match?
down to us, and then from here back to the NBA, hopefully.
This is going to kind of then be like a AAA, to use a baseball term, for the NBA. So we're going to see some great talent here.
Definitely. We got some great talent down there now. We're looking forward to it, our first ball game.
Thanks everybody watching
We
on
got
Twitch,
some young men,
and
a lot of played in the
YouTube,
SEC,
and
a
on
lot of played
Facebook,
in the
and on X.
Conference
Appreciate
USA,
everybody
and
watching
other
today
different places. So
on the
we're looking
Power
forward to
Hour.
it.
Still got tickets available for the opener?
Double
Definitely got plenty of tickets available for
header.
you. And want to get as many of your wrestling fans down there as we can.
Carlton
It's a
to
beautiful
Rob
place to play in.
from Indiana in the
DeSoto
house.
County
Hey,
Civic
Carlton.
Center. Right off of Church Road in South Haven, Mississippi.
And it's easy to get to. It's just right off the interstate, off of I-55. So come on down. Tuesday night, DeSoto County Civic Center, first game of the inaugural game. You get to see the first one ever of the Memphis Hound Dogs. Coach,
Larry
thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Dave.
And
All right.
before that, a wonderful, wonderful, fantastic basketball player for the Memphis State Tigers.
Jerry Lawler. Hello, King. Merry Christmas. I know this is one of your favorite times of the year.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with all the royalties rolling off the Christmas Chaos book. It's really made it nice. No, I'm just kidding. No, exactly. I always love Christmas.
Show, Star Trek,
no better place to celebrate it than here at home in Memphis, and that's always nice.
All good
We're
ones.
going to get to see, I guess we're getting to see a lot of the WWF superstars joining us and wishing everybody here in Memphis a Merry Christmas. And speaking of WWF superstars joining us, I know you just spoke with our good buddy Larry Finch there about big event coming to South Haven. Well, Mississippi seems to be getting a lot of big events lately because also, also coming to Corinth, Mississippi is the big Corinth Chaos. It's going to be January 13th. It's going to be huge. A big invasion of a lot of WWF superstars going to be down there, as you can see. Of course, Too Cool is going to be there. Scotty Too Hottie, Grandmaster Sexay. We're also going to have the Brooklyn Street Thug. Taz is going to be there. There he is right there. And of course, what about Raven? Raven is going to be there also. And, the Cat is going to be there. And let me tell you, the Cat has already secured, and the Mean Street Posse, the Cat has secured a title match against Ivory from Right to Censor. So right there in Corinth, Mississippi, going to be, Ivory's going to be there with the WWF Women's title, and it's going to be a huge night. It's January 13th, and we want to invite everybody, not just in Corinth, all over. I mean, this is worth the drive. Believe me, it's going to be super. People down in Tupelo, Mississippi, Iuka, all over that area. We want to look for you right there in Corinth, Mississippi.
And it's at brand new Crossroads Arena.
Brand new Crossroads Arena. Huge arena. Can you imagine Corinth, Mississippi's got an arena to see 10,000 people. So it is going to be super. We look to try to pack that place out there with all the WWF invasion, and I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. It should be a great night in Corinth, Mississippi, in Northeast Mississippi. It's close to the Tennessee line, so people from all around can come to Corinth and have a great night's entertainment.
Exactly. Now, you know, I really didn't ever got over the fact that last week, Dave, we got preempted by the president-elect. I can't believe that. Half of the show got cut off, and so the people, they didn't get to hear me finish plugging Christmas Chaos book. I just got 2 words for you: stocking stuffer, Christmas Chaos book. That's all, you know.
And what, 1.5 shopping days till Christmas?
That's all. It's very, very close. And listen, Dave, Merry Christmas to you, and Merry Christmas, Memphis. Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay.
Thank you, King. Appreciate it. There he goes, the King of Wrestling, Jerry Lawler. Coming in right now, a couple of guys who, now last week, if you saw the Power Hour last week, had an interesting development take place with Dragon challenging for the light heavyweight title held by Spanky. And then while that match was going on, Derek King came out, and anyway, it looked like that Dragon would be helping Derek King, but all of a sudden he turned on him and rejoins the Click. So Dragon is out here today, but got a match scheduled against Mr. Personality's Derek King. There's the American Dragon right there. And here comes Mr. Personalities making his way to the ring, and we'll get it underway. A couple of guys who can really, really move in the ring. Derek has become incredibly popular in Power Pro Wrestling over the last couple of years. Maybe he doesn't have the size that a lot of other guys do, but he can really move in the ring, and he always comes in here ready to wrestle. And that's what he's going to do right
from
now, going against
LL
the
in
Dragon.
Canada, prayers to her, and the situation going on with the family.
The Dragon, part of the Click, a very talented but very annoying bunch. They really become annoying the last 3
What's wrong with
weeks.
the Cat? One of my favorite people of all time.
Ooh, shoulder butt
Terry
off the ropes.
Jones,
Derek
his
King
favorite
down to the
rock
right.
and
Look
roll
at
song
that
back in the
somersault. Now he
USA,
leaps
but
over. Wait, oh, look at both of these guys flying through the air. It's the Dragon who almost gets the cover, but not quite. Derek goes for a cover, can't make it stick. Fast action as this match gets underway.
All good stuff.
Well, we said a couple of guys who can really go. They're both fast. They can both fly through the air, and they've already done it during this match. Who can get the advantage? Get the count of 3 and take home a
43
victory.
minutes in or left in
Big
this
shot
show.
by the Dragon. That's one of his specialties. He
A
nails
double
Derek.
header of Power Pro Wrestling. We saw the December 15th show.
Great move by Derek King.
Now
he goes to
we're
the corner
watching
for him.
the
Up on the
December
ropes. He sits him on the
23rd
top rope.
show
He
of
climbs
the
the ropes
UFC's out.
and
Don't forget to watch
flips him
Austin
off of
Memphis
there right to the
Wrestling
center of the ring. Derek
tomorrow
follows up
night.
with the cover. Can he make it stick? 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count.
We review the
Ooh,
70s.
right after the left leg. That's that injured
And
knee.
really talk the 80s. Tomorrow night
Derek has
on
had
Talking
leg problems
Memphis
here the last
Wrestling
couple
at
of
7
weeks.
Central Standard Time. It'll be a
Flick
good
jumped
one.
on him, tried to
So
break
join
one of
us
those legs.
tomorrow
That was
for
2
the
weeks
show.
ago here on the Power Hour. Into the turnbuckles. Oh, Derek's head hits hard. Now the American Dragon wrapping that left leg around the middle row.
Adam
Oh,
Dunn.
no.
Producing this show remotely from Rome, Georgia. Derek's selling that knee. Terry Jones also likes the
He's
Dukes
tying
of
those legs
Hazzard.
up there.
All shows I love.
It's almost sort of a
as well.
variation of the old figure 4 leg lock, which is so
If it wasn't
punishing with the
rude, I
legs.
would ask
Derek King
Deacon
trying to
Jones
fight
how
his way out
old
of it.
of a fellow he is, but that's probably rude. I'll say how old I am. December the 10th, I will turn 63 years old. How about that,
Derek
people?
slowly getting back to his feet. The Dragon there to grab him. Goes after that left leg again. He's found what he perceives to be Derek King's weakness, at least for today, and he's working on it. Ooh. Derek hanging in there.
Terry, you mentioned the Dukes of
Under very difficult circumstances.
Tom Snyder and Tom Wolpak.
Middle
was
work
with Davey and Uncle
hooks it on the
Jesse.
bottom
Very
rope.
interesting show. The Dukes of
Referee
Hazzard.
stopped that.
As we're watching a very vicious young babyface,
King's left knee.
Daniel Bryan
Can't be in very good shape. The Dragon has been working on it a long time. It was weak when he first came in here.
This is the Christmas.
The Dragon knew that, went to work on it. That's been the focus of his attack throughout the match.
Coming up, some special Christmas interviews, the Mean Street Posse promo. We have Blade next day
Dragon, oh,
against
goodness, trying
Steve
again.
Bradley and Shooter Schultz. We also have the Ducks against the Spellbinder. The Bulldog Race.
Derek King holding in there. He's not giving it up. The referee's there,
Here's the
waiting
show
for him to
that I
say, hey,
want
I can't continue. But he has
everybody
not said that.
to
He
watch.
keeps going.
Greg says watching Superman and
ties those legs up
later.
again.
Oh, tonight. All right, Superman.
The arms back. Oh, goodness. How does Derek King keep going? He hasn't given it up. Referee's there to check. Well, Derek still in the match. He hasn't given it up. Oh, there he goes. He's going to have to figure a way, though, to make a comeback. Because the Dragon has certainly had the upper hand so far during the entire match. After about the first 30 or 45 seconds. Now here comes Derek. He is back into action. The flow of adrenaline isn't enough. He goes for the ropes. The Dragon goes by. Here's Derek waiting. He slams him down in the middle of the ring. A 1, 2, only a 2 count. Right shoulder comes up, and Derek thinks he got a slow count. From behind,
Doubleheader today.
Referee is
35
knocked
minutes
down
left
in the
in
middle
this
of it.
show. The action between
Derek turns around,
the
but he's
American
around behind the
Dragon and
snaps him down.
Mr.
Neck breaker is a
Personality
cover.
Derek
No
King.
referee
Derek
count.
goes for a pin
The
attempt. The
knocked down
referee
early.
is down. Watch for that.
Now
Wait, we're
Derek
on
King
the
comes
Power
over to the
Hour.
referee and says, hey, anytime. Not the referee's fault. Dragon from behind. Look out, Derek. Headbutt. Puts him down to the mat. Oh, he had something in that mask. He's adjusting his mask. He had that thing loaded up with something. He nailed Derek King in the forearm. Down to 1, 2. Foot on the rope. The referee stops the count. Derek King had the presence of mind to put the left foot on the bottom rope. And the match continues. But Derek King in very, very tough shape right now. Snap back
Dave
over the
Brown
top rope by the American
calling
Dragon.
the
Got
show
around
by
behind him, couldn't convert.
himself
Dragon
on the
behind
Christmas
him.
show on
Derek
December
swings him
23rd.
off.
Corey off with his family.
Let these guys go right in the center.
Crawford, that's
Face
Daniel
first in the
Bryan.
line. Derek King with a
Or
cover.
Bryant
Here's Shooter Schultz
Danielson.
out on the ring
Or
apron.
the
The
American
referee's distracted
Eagle
to
and
get him
Shooter
down off the ring
Schultz
apron.
goes to
Schultz
interfere
part
in
of
the
the
match.
click. Derek
He
knocks him
takes
down
one
with a fist.
down
But
to the
Schultz
apron, goes
lands
back in the
inside the
ring.
ring. Now the
And
referee's going to try to
another
get him out of there.
potential
Here comes
disqualification. Here
and all of
comes
the click now in there. It's
Spanky.
3 against 1.
And he
Derek King
nails
knocked out
Derek
by the belt.
King with
That's
that
Spanky brought in
lightweight
with him. Referee
championship.
turns,
And that
sees
has
what
to be
is
a
a
1,
cover
2,
and
and
gets a count of
3.
3.
And the American
has a
Dragon
victory here,
wins
but certainly a
the
tainted
match.
one over Derek King. Now the American Dragon had him going. He couldn't put him away. So it took Shooter Schultz and Spanky to come out here 3 against 1 in order for them to end up getting the victory right here. Well, we'll have more of the Power Hour coming up. Right now, holiday greetings from Raven.
Christmas. Everybody's talking about Christmas and the holiday season. What about me? What about Raven? I can't concentrate on the holidays because all I can think about is Corinth, Mississippi. Out in Mississippi. Oh, we all do all sorts of fun stuff down there. January 13th. King will be there, Taz will be there, and I'll be there. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
All right. How about that? The Power Hour. Power Pro Wrestling.
Toyotathon
in a double
01. The
header.
thrill is back. At
now,
Covington Pike Toyota,
we're
over
watching
1,000 Toyotas in stock, our largest inventory ever.
And I
Save
don't
thousands.
really
Hundreds of
know
new Camry automatics with 0% APR. Hundreds of new Tacomas, $11,990. Hundreds of new Toyota RAV4s and Sequoias. Hundreds of new double cab Tacomas and 4-door Tundras. Toyotathon 01 is the largest ever.
All right.
It's your number one
You'll hear
dealer,
the commercials
Pike
in
Toyota.
the background.
Hollywood Fashions, Memphis' newest
But it's
headquarters for
me,
all
it's
name
Randy
brands. The
Hill.
grand opening
Hey,
sale going
we
on now.
will see
Hollywood
next
Fashions
week,
carries jean sets
show
by Fubu,
138,
Johnny Blaze,
December
and Carl Kane.
30th,
Prices starting at
2000, a
$25.
spellbinder
Hats by
interview,
Kango
a
and
big
large
six-man
selection of shoes.
tag,
Leather coats
two
and pants are
cold
also on sale.
interviews,
Big
the
savings
Mean
available now at Hollywood Fashions
Posse does the
today.
interview, Spanky with the interview, a lightweight title, Spanky
Located right across the
against
street from Fashion Corner Men's
Derek
Store,
King,
2480
also a
Chelsea, one
lumberjack
block east of
match,
Hollywood.
spellbinder and 7. And a
Looking for a
interview
unique dining
from
experience?
Brandon
Come and
Baxter.
experience
So
EJ's
a
Brasserie.
lot
Memphis
of
Great
great
Dane chef
stuff
Erling Jensen
next week
has
for
opened
sure.
EJ's Brasserie to bring a
And
taste of his
PJ
homeland to all of
Raven was
Memphis.
in Memphis
Fresh
in
Nordic
probably
seafood,
the
traditional
late
open-faced
80s,
Danish
90s,
sandwiches, and
as
other
Scott
authentic Danish
Levy.
cuisine are sure
Scott
to delight
Levy,
your
I believe
senses.
he started
Located at
in
1884
the
North Germantown
Portland
Parkway,
area.
EJ's casual
We're
setting
giving you a
is
little
reminiscent of a
taste
small
right
waterfront
there
cafe.
as-
join us for a
as
taste of
some
Denmark.
of
Saturday,
the
a soldier is
commercials.
dead, and now the military is
As
on
we're back
trial,
here
and it's up to one man
with
to uncover the
me.
truth of what
Hey
really
everybody,
happened.
Randy Hill, coming to you from Jonesboro, Arkansas, where it's clear and
Jack Nicholson, Keeper
65
Sutherland, Demi
degrees.
Moore, and Tom
Clear
Cruise.
and
A Few Good Men.
65
Next Saturday at noon on
degrees.
WNC
The
TV5.
show
Sponsored by
continues, the
Performance
commercial
Toyota, Chuck Hutton
audio in the
Chevrolet, and
background,
United Automax.
but that's a good chance to see
You know,
me
people are
yellow
always
again,
mistaking me,
everybody.
Joyce
Randy
Peterson,
Hill
and I always
here
get called
for a
Janice
double
Gross.
header.
And they confuse me
Power
with
Pro
Anna Marie
Wrestling,
Hartman,
talking
just as long
Memphis
as Santa
wrestling
gets it right. I'm
happening.
Janice Broach.
I'm Anna
Of
Marie
course,
Hartman,
and
and I'm Joyce
excited about
Peterson.
it.
Happy
It's
holidays
happening
from Action News
tomorrow
5.
night at 7 o'clock. Everybody ready for Christmas? Everybody ready for the holidays? How about it, people? How about it? You getting ready for it? Are you enjoying this Christmas? I want you to stay tuned for the end of the show.
World Wrestling
Christmas
Federation.
chaos.
You know, Jerry Lawler
It's
told
expect the
me he has a
unexpected.
nice,
It's the one of the craziest, goofiest.
Christmas message.
I'll say the
that he
word
wanted me to
craziest
give to you.
again. In
Merry
to a
Christmas.
Power Pro Wrestling show. We did it a couple
All
of
right.
times.
Simple
Sort of
Christmas
thing.
message right there, huh?
Same
We've got
thing,
lots more of the
and
Power Hour to
it
go
was
here on this
crazy.
special holiday
Back to the
edition
show.
of it. And coming this way right now is a group that's, well, here they are. The Mean Street Posse headed this
Mean
way.
Street
A little
Posse.
discussion amongst themselves.
Mean Street Posse, which would say P-Gas and Right. Here's the posse.
We've seen them in action. Mean Street, says the fans. And I know you guys have got several things going on right
You
now.
know, Dave, we're just real happy to be here. You know, it's close to Christmas when Posse's having some fun.
It is close to Christmas, that's right.
That's right. You know, I don't know about you, but Tennessee just doesn't do it for me, especially around Christmas time. It's not like Connecticut. I mean, look at this place. You don't get that Connecticut feeling like at Christmas time. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, Christmas is great around here. It's probably better here than anywhere else.
Well, you've never been to Connecticut. I mean, they make movies about Connecticut in Christmas time.
What, Home Alone?
No, not Home Alone. Christmas in Connecticut, it's a classic. What are you talking about?
All right. Christmas is great here or anywhere.
Well, never mind that. Regardless, January 13th, we understand we have a big match.
You do.
In what? Corinth? Or Corinth? Or whatever?
It's Corinth. Corinth.
Corinth, whatever it is. We understand we got a match.
We're here from
against
Coco Ware and X,
That's right.
also Spanky and American Dragon against Alan Steel and Blade.
Oh, come on.
And
Yeah,
Jerry
you-
Lawler, the Cat, Bill Dundee, Bradley Slash, and Victoria.
Who are those guys? I don't know. Shane called me the other
And
day
I'm not
and he
sure
said,
on
you know,
that.
don't
As a
worry
matter
about
of
this,
fact,
you know.
is I am looking at the wrong format. Now, I'm going to put the right format
Everyone show
right
up
in front of me.
Corinth.
Spellbinder interview, a 6-man tag. Cool interview, Mean Street interview, Spanky interview, Spanky against Barry King. The Lumberjack match, Spellbinder in 7, and the Brandon Baxter interview. Stay tuned today for the end of the show.
The worm, because the worm won't be coming out.
Oh, that's the guys you're talking about. That guy goes over there and
This is not the best wrestling interview that I've ever seen in my life.
We were there before they were even there. Everybody knows the Mean Street
How do
Posse.
you like me in the bottom right-hand corner? And
Well, okay, the Mean Street Posse is tough, no doubt about it. But you got a tough match coming up, and it is in Corinth, Mississippi,
and
January the 13th. Okay.
Well, we have another match other than Nelson's? You said a tough match. You said we have a tough match in Corinth.
They're not
Mean
taking us
Street
seriously, but maybe you should.
Dave Brown. That's Rodney,
Okay,
and
back
that's
to
Pete
Christmas.
Gas.
Greenwich, Christmas.
White Christmas, not this rain stuff that we...
Maybe a new Ferrari, baby.
You know, guys, thank you for joining us, Mean Street Posse. It's Corinth, Mississippi, January 13th. I think we just might as well wrap this up. We're not going to get anywhere with it. We'll be back with more to come on the Power Hour right after this.
Every Monday night on TNN, my broadcast partner on Raw is War is none other than good old JR. JR, it's Christmas in Memphis.
Boy, I tell you what, there's nothing like being in Memphis, Tennessee. You know, King, I am somewhat of a connoisseur of barbecue.
Oh, I guess so.
And everybody knows the greatest barbecue in the world is in Memphis.
That's right.
So for all our barbecue-loving fans in Memphis, we want to say happy holidays, and thanks for watching our broadcast, and hope that all your Christmas wishes come true.
And your Christmas wish would have something to do with barbecue sauce? JR's barbecue sauce is going to be hitting the markets, right?
Exactly, and the Oklahoma Sooners beating Florida State in the Orange Bowl. Couple things to ask.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Thank you, King. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I'm Earl Fair, along with David Pryor, the owner of A Touch of Health. And for the 10th straight year, David is offering the best Christmas deal in town. That's right, Earl.
All right, folks. We're doing a little work here, catching up on the computer work.
It's the Touch of Health smart card. It works just like a debit card.
All right, as the Power Hour in the house.
Save $150. Touch of Health, Mid-South's finest European day spa.
What do you think so far? What do you think about what is going on? How did you like the show? Started out with the triple threat match. Heard from the King earlier when we had a brief edition of the Power Hour. We saw the 15-year return to TV5 Wrestling of Jimmy Hart. How about that? We have 28 minutes and 52 seconds left in this edition of the Power Hour. I'm Randy Hills, and we had Adam Dunn producing till about 20 minutes ago, and we had stuff going on in Rome, Georgia, and he's not around, but we're doing the best we can. I explained to everybody last week what we use to stream this to all Facebook pages, the Power Pro Facebook, to Randy Hills Facebook, the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame
Right now, buy a set of 4 new tires from Gateway Tire and Service and take home a free ham or pulled juicy turkey. Think Gateway Tire and Service Centers the next time you need to serve your family's tire needs.
We're streamed all over the place, and our streaming service that we broadcast is called Restream,
with a set of 4 new tires from Gateway Tire and Service Centers. Hurry before they're all served out.
And
Do you have a building professional or handyman on your Christmas list and can't seem to find that perfect gift? If so, come and visit Off Bass. Choose from a wide variety of Cinco products. Over the last 14 years, Off Bass has nailed down competition by providing nothing
I
but the
think
best
Memphis
in
barbecue's
furniture
good,
and fast
Jonesboro
food.
barbecue's
So come
good, I
shop with
think
the
North
Pro
Carolina
Shop. Off Bass,
barbecue is
located at
unique. I think
8690
there's
Hacks
a lot
Crossroads, just a
of
couple
great
minutes south of
barbecue.
Montana Parkway.
Why don't we,
Off Bass,
for a change,
your authorized Cinco
watch
dealer.
some commercials, and
Hello,
we have
everybody. This is
more
your
of the
old friend
Power
downtown
Hour.
Bruno, and I want to wish everybody in
About
Memphis and the
35
Mid-South
minutes
area
coming
a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. Like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes.
Bruno. Hey, I'm joined by the King right here. Hey, hang around the rest of the show and let's do some commentary. I don't have a black hat, but
well, that's okay.
Commentary.
We saw JR earlier, and the King and Dave will be great. But we also brought along Jason Sensation here, and he's going to be doing a little entertaining with us as well.
I was going to say, he can almost appear as anyone from time to time.
Well, that's what I'm going to try to have you do here just a little bit. As this match goes along, we'll get some comments from Stone Cold Steve Austin, from Shawn Michaels, from all sorts of people. Uh-oh, what do we got here?
Well, we got Shooter Schultz coming in. He and Steve Bradley teamed up today. As they step into the ring, we've already seen Shooter Schultz earlier. He came out here as part of the clique when they ganged up on Darren King.
Well, this guy Steve Bradley, of course, you know, he's making quite a name for himself as the Southern Heavyweight Champion now. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's too anxious to have the title on the line. It's
Jerry
like
Lawler, Dave Brown, and Jason Sensation doing commentary.
When's the guy going to put his title?
And we have interesting match coming up right now.
And he does brag about having that title, about he's the champion of all the Memphis area and all of that. And,
Jason Sensation is here with us. Jason, what would Stone Cold Steve Austin say about somebody that's afraid to put the title on?
Well, Stone Cold, I'd like to say a Merry Christmas to everybody. I'd like to say Stone Cold ain't ducking anybody. So Steve Bradley, you're lucky that Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't here because, son, Stone Cold will give you a beat.
There you go. Close your eyes. Well, you don't have to close your eyes.
That's exactly right. No.
Blade and Lance Cade against Shooter Schultz and Steve Bradley right here on the Power Hour from December 23rd, 2000.
Schultz sends Cade into, talking about Shawn Michaels, Lance Cade was trained by Shawn Michaels.
Well, without a doubt. I mean,
5 minutes left in the double header for
areas that they have around the country.
this
Shawn
week.
Michaels,
I
of
hope
course,
you enjoyed the show. Hello, Greg Campbell. Hadn't heard from you in a long time.
Texas, and he is really
getting ready for Halloween and then Thanksgiving, November, and Christmas and New Year's. Lots to look forward to coming up. And Greg, we're glad you're back watching the show, and we're glad Gregory White and PJ and Terry Jones and Carlton and everybody else watching the program today. Thanks to Adam Dunn for producing the first part of the Power Hour doubleheader, a little bit about the second show. Interesting. So right now, from the year 2000, it was December the 23rd.
Hey, wait a minute. That was... Did that sound like me or what?
Well, it sounded a little bit like you on Raw's War, maybe, or
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, Steve Bradley always complaining as usual and trying to get that referee distracted.
Well, we've known Bradley a long time, and he's tough. There's no doubt about it. He doesn't seem to have a problem wrestling one-on-one with a title right about now. Blade Boudreaux, young man who has also been around Power Pro for a while. We've seen him develop greatly in the last couple of years. Shooter Schultz with a cover right now, count of 2. Can't make it stick.
I don't know if I'm too crazy about Blade's tights.
His tights?
His tights, yeah. What did I do? What would the Rock say about those tights?
Well, the Rock would say, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. But Blade Boudreaux, I'm telling you, you need some new tights. You look like a Rudy Poo.
Oh, my goodness. Shooter Schultz continues to work on Lance Cade. Referee.
Check this out. Now look at Steve. There's what Steve Bradley's so great at right there.
From outside, he nails Lance Cade while the referee's distracted by Schultz. Yeah, you're right. Now Schultz says, come on in here, Blade Boudreaux. Blade accepts the invitation, took a swing at him. Referee stepped in between them. Blade back to the corner.
I mean, this is some tag teamwork that I helped make famous around the Memphis area. You know, you use your opponent, or well, you use your partner actually to distract the referee. Almost a 3 count. Distract the referee, and then you can trade in and out without even having a tag, and that's what got to give Bradley credit for that.
Yeah, that's I guess we did see the Jerry Lawler Jim White team do that quite a bit many years ago. 4 or 5 years ago.
Look at this. Come on, ref. What are you doing?
Schultz is a master at distracting that referee. Either that or the referee just easily distracted. I'm not sure which.
And see, there's nothing more frustrating when you're in a match and you got almost a 3 there. Then you're in a match and you have your opponent pinned and there's no referee around.
Yeah.
Then it always seems as in that case, you get your shoulders down, and brother, that's the first thing you hear is that referee's hand slapping the mat.
Because you've called the referee's attention to it, and he's right there, yeah. Here's Schultz back in as Bradley slowly steps out under the ring apron. He took his own good time getting out of there. Schultz snapping Lance Cade down to the mat. Goes for a cover. Can he make it stick for 3? 2, no.
Is the crowd starting to get into this thing, trying to get Lance Cade pumped up here?
Let's see if it helps. His main problem is he has just not been able to get to the corner and get the tag on his partner, Blade Boudreaux.
No, he needs a tag really bad. Maybe we got one coming up. Whoa! Oh, double DDT. There you go.
But he's having a tough time coming back from it, too. He can't get on his feet. If he could get to that corner and get the tag on Blade, this match could turn.
Behind you, right behind you here. There we go. There's the tag.
And the referee saw it, so Blade Boudreaux gets to stay in, but he's got to take on both of them. Here comes Bradley back. There's Shooter Schultz.
He's laying some smackdown, isn't he, Rock?
Yeah, that's right. There's nothing but a jabroni in there.
Well, now they got Blade stopped.
Oh, Schultz drove him into the turnbuckle. Cade and Bradley going at each other on the floor.
Oh, man. Did you see that?
Referee down on the mat.
Shooter Schultz just pulled the referee right into Blade.
On purpose.
There's a miss. Oh, nice shot.
There's a cover by Blade, but just like you were saying, King, no ref.
Hey, look at this.
Rob Harlem jumps into the ring. He drops down on Blade Boudreaux, breaks it up.
What's this guy doing in here?
Now, he used the gator drop on him. That's Blade Boudreaux's patented move.
Man, oh man.
That's the second. That's 2 weeks ago, Harlem did the same thing. He came in and used the man's own move against him.
And then he fell out of the ring. What a nice, graceful exit.
And now Shooter Schultz is firmly in control here. Bradley and Lance Cade still going at each other down on the floor. The referee is here checking to see. He's calling for the bell.
He's got him.
Yeah, he's out.
Wow.
So this match is over. Schultz and Bradley will get the victory.
Only 19 minutes left in this
Power
hour.
The match is over. And Cade and Blade Boudreaux will be the losers of this one. Wild, wild action with outside interference from Rob Harlem, too.
Man, oh man. Not going to be a Merry Christmas for Blade Boudreaux, doesn't look like.
No. Maybe 2001 will be better. We'll be back here with the Power Hour next week at our regular time, of course. Don't forget about that. But meanwhile, I think we got a word or two from C.B. Wyatt and Khan right about
please, not C.B. Wyatt.
Commissioner Bill Dundee, it's been 2 weeks, and it seems as my plea for you to return the TV title belt back to Khan has certainly fallen upon deaf ears. But Bill, I'm going to give you one last opportunity to do the right thing. You know, I'm going to ask you, no, I'm demanding that you return the TV title belt back to me by next week, or you know what, Bill? I'll send Khan after you. We'll put the spike on you. And Bill, and as you take that last breath right before you go on unconsciousness, I will look right at you and say, Bill, I told you to give the belt right back to Khan. See, Bill, take a look at your TV champion. What a proud champion he is. Bill, one last chance, or you're next.
Hey everybody, I got somebody that wants to say a little something to you. Come here, come here.
Hey! Hey Memphis, remember me? This is Jackie with the World Wrestling Federation. I want to wish everyone a happy, Merry Christmas.
Don't forget, coming up Saturday, January
This
13th, 8 o'clock,
Texas,
Corinth, Mississippi,
Jackie,
at the Crossroads
how
Arena. It's
about
Corinth
that?
Chaos. A lot of big
Love
stars going to be
seeing
there.
Jackie
You'll be there too.
on the Power Hour. A lot of stuff from Corinth Chaos, Corinth, Mississippi, back in the year
Toyotathon 01,
2000.
the thrill is
everybody,
back.
with
At Covington
about
Pike Toyota. Over 1,000 Toyotas in
about
stock. Our largest
17
inventory
minutes
ever.
left
Save
in the
thousands.
Power
Hundreds
Hour.
of new
This
Camry
Power
automatics with
Hour
0% APR. Hundreds of new
doubleheader
Tacomas,
as we watch
11,990.
two
Hundreds of new
shows
Toyota
from
RAV4s and
December
Sequoias.
of
Hundreds of new double cab
2000.
Tacomas and
Want
four-door
to let you
Tundras.
know that
Toyotathon
tomorrow
01 is the
night
largest
on
ever. At your
Talking
number one
Memphis
dealer,
Wrestling,
Covington
I
Pike
am
Toyota.
very excited about the show.
Happy
As
holidays
last
from
week
Baldwin
we
Factory
devoted
Showroom,
the
Stage
entire
Road at Appling in
program
Baldwin
on
Factory
the
Showroom
70s.
offers a
We'll
beautiful selection
start
of Wurlitzer
by
and Baldwin pianos.
taking a
Baldwin
look
Factory
at
Showroom has a piano for
1971,
every family.
72,
And with over 6,000 songs
73,
available on compact disc,
74,
this
5,
Wurlitzer player piano
78,
is sure to be a hit
79,
at every holiday party.
and then we'll look
So come and visit the
at
Baldwin
other
Factory Showroom
notable
at Stage Road at
areas,
Appling in Bartlett.
including the big year that was 1977. We have good stuff about the 70s
You say you want to
coming
buy
up
video
tomorrow,
games for $4.95?
and we will then
You want to
get
choose from the
into the
largest
80s.
selection
So
in town?
a very special
And you want to
Talking
buy, sell,
Memphis
rent, trade
Wrestling
video
tomorrow
games.
night. I hope you
Well,
really
there's only one
enjoyed
place
this show
for you, my
today,
friend.
as we've enjoyed bringing it to you.
I say, speak up,
Again,
son, or they won't know it's
been
important.
the Power
Hollywood
Hour
Fashions, Memphis' newest
double
headquarters for all new
header.
brands. The grand opening sale going on now. Hollywood Fashions carries jean sets by Fubu, Johnny Blaze, and Carl K9. Prices starting at $35. Hats by Kango and a large selection of shoes.
As
Leather
well.
coats and pants
She
are also on
was
sale. Big
absolutely
savings available now at Hollywood
fantastic.
Fashions
So
today.
she's saying on the interview, "Hello, Memphis," when she used to say,
Located right
"Miss
across the street from
Texas
Fashion
in
Corner
the
News Store,
house."
2480 Chelsea, 1 block
Love
east of
that.
Hollywood.
Absolutely loved it.
50 Car Sales
Hey.
wants you to have a Merry Christmas,
Hope
so we've
everybody's
asked old
doing
Santa
good.
to help
I
us
hope
out.
everybody
Christmas from
we
50 Car
are
Sales.
Haven't finished your
towards
Christmas
the
shopping?
end
Then let us help
of
between now and Christmas. When you buy
October.
any vehicle from
Can
Thrifty,
you
old Santa will give you a
believe
$500
it?
gift certificate to
Towards
any
the
Walmart.
end
$500 will go a
of
long way, and Thrifty
October.
Car Sales can help you get in a certified Thrifty vehicle regardless
As
of
we'll
your credit
give
history.
everybody
Bad
a
credit,
little
slow credit,
example
bankruptcy. You
of
deserve a
what
second chance at Thrifty
we
and have a
saw.
Merry
We'll
Christmas
give you a
on us.
little
Thrifty Car Sales,
example
1989 Covington
of
Pike.
Hi, this is
what
Deborah,
the
Lieutenant
commercials
Commissioner of the
looked
WWF.
like back in the
And I
day.
just want to
Miss
say that the number one
Deborah!
request on the Christmas list this year is definitely to snuggle up to a couple of nice, warm puppies. So I would just love to wish everyone in Memphis a very Merry, Merry Christmas. Bye.
Miss Deborah.
Nothing better than to snuggle up to nice warm puppies on Christmas morning, is it? Puppies! Woohoo! Man!
Hey, coming in right now, we got main event coming up here today. We've got a huge tag team match coming up. I hope, after what I saw a few minutes ago, I'm not sure. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. But coming this way right now, a team, King, last week, they sort of went off. They was out here talking to them. They came out and said they weren't getting the respect they deserved. No more Mr. Nice Guy, they said. Jack and Bo, the Dups.
Thomas, you're obviously not enjoying the show.
Last week, and
nobody
here
says
they
you
are
have to
today.
watch.
You've heard
Tune
the
in
old
again on
expression,
the
of
show
course,
that
nice
you
guys
do watch.
finish last.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it's true.
Well, old expressions don't get to be old expressions unless they are true. And from now on, me and my brother here are going to quit being nice guys, and we're going to start finishing first around here.
No more Mr. Nice Guy is what I'm hearing from the Dups, right? Well, today,
you know, I don't know what your major malfunction is, but if you don't shut up, we're going to beat it out of you.
Let me tell you something, Weatherman. The best thing for you to do is stick to broadcasting the weather because you'll live a lot longer that way. I don't even need your help. I'll conduct this interview myself. Today here with us we have Bo Dupp. Bo, tell us, what do you think about this match we got coming up with the Spellbinder and Bulldog Reigns?
Oh, we got the Spellbinder and Big Bulldog Reigns. All you people all know their reputation. And in comparison to us, they ain't no good.
Exactly.
Great interview, guys. Way to go.
Yeah. Some sterling words of wisdom there.
I mean, they're not as good as us, okay? Well, let's see. Bring them out here. We'll see right here in the ring today. Here comes the Spellbinder. Here comes Bulldog after being attacked by C.B. Wyatt. earlier. He's out ready to go. The referee says, ring the bell. They hit the ring, ready to go. Spellbinder went after Jack. Bulldog went after Bo, and the Dups may have their hands full here today.
Now, we got a Bulldog in the ring, and what about the British Bulldog? Now, let's hear from the British Bulldog. What do you think about that?
I was the first Bulldog in the wrestling business, and this Bulldog stole my gimmick. And if I ever meet him, I'm going to make him eat dog food. You hear me? Dog food.
Well, right now, I don't know what that was he had in his mouth earlier with CB Wyatt, but it looks sort of like he had been eating dog food.
I don't know. Some of the stars' voices you hear courtesy of Jason Sensation out here joining us today.
We need Bulldog to, somebody let the dogs out right here and let him maybe shut up these Dups. These guys they come out here wanting to make a big speech, and they were horrible.
Yeah, well, I was a big fan of the Dups when I first saw them in Power Pro Wrestling, but boy, they really developed an attitude last week, and it continues today. They were unhappy that they were not on the show. They said for 3 weeks in a row. I pointed out to them, look at the staff we got. Look at the roster we've got now in Power Pro Wrestling.
Exactly. I mean, what do you expect? Plus, these guys, I mean, you know, I don't know if you realize or remember when they were in ECW, that I call the extremely crappy wrestling. They were there for a while, and you know, I guess they now have gone on, signed with the World Wrestling Federation, gone on to bigger and better things. But they've come down here because I think they thought they were going to impress everybody in the WWF by just waltzing through all the competition here in Memphis.
Well, I think they found, as so many other people have found, you don't come into Memphis, Tennessee, and get an easy ride because, as has been pointed out time after time, the biggest, the best, the top talent you see, most of them came right through here, Memphis, Tennessee. So that's what you're walking into, Dups, when you come into Memphis.
Without a doubt. Even guys like Macho Man Randy Savage came through here, didn't he, Jason?
Oh, yeah, Macho Man snapped into a whole lot of Slim Jims right here on Channel 5. Ticket.
You got that right. Come on, Bulldog, you need to snap into these Dups here if you get a chance.
You know, I think Macho Man did, in fact, bring some Slim Jims in here one Saturday. Ow. Into the corner goes Bulldog Randy. Bo Dub heads in there after him.
Man, what a clothesline.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give these guys credit, the Dups. I mean, they're excellent physical specimens. They're strong as they can be. May not be the sharpest knife in the drawer mentally, but...
yeah, I think that interview proved that, huh?
Andy Kaufman, you know, every Christmas time I can't help but think about Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman would make about as much sense when he talked as the Dups did on their interview. What would Andy say if he were here, Jason?
I would say that I love the Dups. They're so stupid like me, and I really want to like them wrestle, and I'm a big fan of them. Thank you very much.
You got that right. Well, Spellbinder's showing that he's not too big a fan of the Dups right now, is he?
Spellbinder, whoa, great move.
Nice.
Jack finds himself on the mat in the middle of the ring. Oh, Bo from behind nails Spellbinder, and the 2-2 count is where that one stopped. Spellbinder was close to a pin.
Right, just about got out of control. Hey, ref, you need to restore some. No, look at this now.
Now, what's he doing out here? Steve Bradley from behind, he nails Bulldog, and then he goes after...
I think that's a
Can't
disqualification.
blame anybody but myself. Too many disqualifications the last several weeks.
You think they need some help?
As we were trying to introduce
I just don't like this
people
Steve Bradley guy.
from
Hang on a second.
Memphis Championship Wrestling, but also at the same time,
need some help, says the King, and there goes the King. You talk about somebody tough
as
for
Waller
Memphis,
gets in
He just nails
there.
Bradley. And Steve Bradley, who the King said won't defend the title, now is looking at the true King of Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry Lawler, who runs him out of here back to the back. I don't know, get them separated back there somewhere. Meanwhile, it's, oh, here comes Seven and Scott Vick. They come running out of the back, and now they jump Spellbinder. They have attacked Spellbinder before, now 4 against 2. Here comes Joey Adds and Lance Cade. So at least it evens it up.
It's a
Now
brawl on the
Sterling interviewers that they
power. Christmas chaos. What a way we're going to end this show in just a few minutes.
Well, we heard an
So you make
impersonation of him a little bit
sure
earlier.
you check
Here's
that
the
out
real thing.
in just a little bit.
Hey, Memphis and the Mid-South, this is The Rock, the people's champ from the WWF. And The Rock says, know your role and have a very Merry Christmas if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
more on Chaos and Corinth coming up at the Crossroads Arena, January 13th, 8 o'clock. We'll be telling you more and more about it in the weeks to come. Big roster of stars will be there. Get your tickets right now.
All right, we are coming to the very last segment of the Power Hour on this December 23rd, episode 138. This was from 2000, and this is going to be something. I want to remind everybody watching this show to keep up with wrestling. You can watch on after the show goes off the air. Just a few minutes will be left of Monday Night Raw.
The best kept
on
secrets
Wednesday,
South Haven
check
Pontiac
out
GMC is the hottest, fastest
AEW
growing
Wrestling.
dealership in the Mid-South.
On
See the $5
Friday,
million inventory in
SmackDown
25
on the
Burns.
USA
Here comes Grand
Network.
Aztec, the all-new redesigned Pontiac Bonneville, and the car that has everyone talking, the Pontiac Aztec. In South Haven, they know their price sells, and their award-winning service department keeps you coming back. The secret's out. It's a new heritage in personal transportation. South Haven Pontiac GMC, Goodman Road.
I looked up and this truck ran the red light and I ran dead.
All right,
into
there's
it.
a phone call there from downtown Bruno, and I will talk to Bruno after this show is off the air. Man, one of my favorite guys, a great Memphis wrestling fan of all kinds of wrestling. Nick Oaks in California saying, God bless Randy. And I say, God bless to you.
Coming to NBC Mondays.
Are doing good. Miraculous. Doing good. And everything is great.
Discover the difference between a mystery and a miracle.
When this cloth is healing people,
they don't think she's going to make it through the night. NBC Mondays. All new episodes of Mysterious Ways.
The commercials that aired on Channel 5 on this Saturday morning, December 23rd.
What? It's the time of Christ. All new Mysterious Ways. NBC Monday, New Year's Day, 8/7 Central.
Hey everybody, it's Mick Foley. Up until recently, pretty big deal in the world of sports entertainment. But as some of you know, I've kind of fallen on hard times. No longer the WWF commissioner, but I would like to continue commissioning for Memphis Championship Wrestling. If that's all right with you, I would still like to be your MCW commissioner right there in Memphis, Tennessee. Don't know what kind of Christmas is going to be at the Foley house. Don't know what kind of presents I'm going to be able to get my kids. Broken down, unemployed wrestler like myself. And unless, of course, maybe you all run out there and buy Christmas Chaos and those royalties start streaming in. Then it might be a good day indeed. But, New Year is going to be on us soon, and I'd like to make a little resolution. I've made life a little bit miserable unnecessarily for somebody there, somebody very special. It was my own war. I started it, and I'd like to end it now. Bill Dundee, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You may be a short little guy, but you're big where it counts. Right here, brother. Merry Christmas and have a nice day.
Oh, greetings from Mick Foley right there, huh?
Everybody's in the Christmas spirit,
Yeah.
and rightfully so. And what would Christmas be without the King and my good friend Tom Nunnery, who we've collaborated together on a few records, CDs, and things over the years. And we always like to grace everybody with a little Christmas
Folks,
song.
you can't miss this.
Now, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. Instead of singing right here, Tom, first of all, I want us to get up in the ring where everybody can see and hear real well. We want to sing there. But now, doggone it, it's Christmas time, and we've had all these guys fighting out here all day today. Even I'm guilty of it. I even ran Steve Bradley off. Yep. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to prove to the world that at Christmas time, everybody should be able to get along. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to invite all of the guys, everybody that's back there. If you haven't left yet, I'd like to invite everybody. I want everybody to come out here. We're going to all sing a song, a Christmas song, a new song this year. Listen, what are we going to do, Rudolph? Everybody knows the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So come on, go ahead, Tom. If we can get the guys to come out here, all right, and behave themselves.
Come on, guys. Yeah, no fighting. Here comes Spellbinder. Here comes Joey Abs, Derek King, the Cat, Dave Boudreaux, Lance Cage, Jason Sensation. The referees are coming out to join us. All right.
Ron side right here. We'll get right up. Come on, Cat. Come on in here.
Soon as this edition, December 23rd, go off the
Oh,
air,
yes.
we'll go off the air too. We'll
Everybody
be with you
loves
tomorrow night,
puppies
talking
at
Memphis
Christmas.
Wrestling at 7 o'clock. And
Is
be
this
back
everybody?
next
Come on.
Monday for the
That's
Power
gotta be
Hour.
more than this. Come on, Dragon, Spanky.
yeah.
Main Street Posse, even you, Slash, it's Christmas time. Come on. All we're going to do is sing. Yeah, we want to try to get along. We want to sing. Is Booty Face out here? Right there. Come on, everybody. Okay, listen. Hey, is everybody ready?
Expect the unexpected. Power Pro Wrestling. What does everybody think?
Kind of
What do
gather
you
around
think
because
about
you're gonna need to hear
what
the
we're
music.
about to
We're
see?
going to do a kind of a fast
I
version
bet
for
that you
everybody
have
here
a
at
clue
home.
what
Merry
you're about to
Christmas.
see.
How about
A
some Rudolph the
classic
Red-Nosed
Memphis
Reindeer? Ready?
Wrestling ending.
1, 2, 3, 4. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it.
Oh, no. Uh-oh, look out, King. Look out, Tom. Oh, my goodness, a ring full, and they're going wild. They hit the Power Hour just before Christmas Eve. Anyway, everyone, we'll see you next week on the Power Hour live right here on TV5 at the regular time.
Tom Runners doesn't stop. All this action, a classic edition of Power Pro Wrestling starts art. Now what? All walked away. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling.